they do.
If they take one like out of the pop or someone that they are hitting the mic too hard.
Bring it up a bit. Because, I'm aiming right at it. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so, welcome back, and let us go around the table quickly. We are missing Hazumu today due to a Christmas party. Yay!
Yay, no, Hazumu. I mean, yay, Christmas.
Rowen, you were hit by a truck.
Doe.
Everyone finds Rowen as roadkill on the side of the road. That's where the adventure starts. No,
this is what happens when you let the dogs off the leash.
Alright, we're on a quest to bring Rowen back to life. Let's do it.
Alright, so we've just tested everyone's levels. Okay, yeah, let's bring the gain down just back to where it was. It is a little bit higher. I don't want people to be spiking. That's a little too low.
Perfectionist.
You did it too much. You did it too much.
There, that's good. That's good there. Alright.
So we don't have to go around the table? Awesome.
We don't have to go around the table now.
We already all spoke.
Yeah.
Yes, it kind of happened.
And then Hazumu didn't because she's not here. Sadly.
Yeah.
Okay, so last we left off, does
Think
everyone
of the
remember?
children. There, I spoke for her.
We'll just keep playing Think of the Children in the background. No, does everyone remember where we were?
Yes.
Sitting in the grove, having morning tea.
In a box.
Well,
lunch.
Rosie's like strangling Jaeger.
Well, no, and also trying to teach
She was trying to teach
Yumi
you
how to be
last we left off.
tranquil.
Oh,
calm.
Yeah. I'm super good at this. I'm learning to meditate.
Well,
That's where
I can be like,
Zoom was
I power on, I power
She's
off.
just going to end up staying there all day.
You wish you could do it like that.
and where's the rabbit?
I'm learning.
Malin?
Yeah.
She's dealing with the more important village spirits, and
Of course, there's always
of course, you've got all of the small spirits that are waiting in their queue for you.
Now that they're back in their queue after the tea frenzy.
Sulky is still floating around above.
Happy with his fish.
Malin's busy saying, no, go bother
Altros.
Pretty much. If a spirit steps out of line towards Malin, she pretty much directs them back to their queue.
with a stare.
Pretty much. The ears go back, almost jagged. The eyes kind of glare.
Bitch.
The spirit goes, woo, goes back into the line.
Such a bitch.
What a bitch.
We're using bitch a lot today. Bitch, 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 bitch. Anyhow.
This is the bitch session.
It is
What is it for Festivus? The airing of grievances?
Yes. Now the area, I have a problem with a lot of you people.
That would come from George.
You go right ahead.
Grumpy old man.
So, Rowen, you have been doing
Grumpy
your
old badger.
morning jog the entire way. It's
Never
done.
did.
Iowa's getting, Iowa's making sure that he's, going to get washed and stuff like that. So you're able to do what you want for the rest of the day. He's got to get back to work and says that you need to hustle a bit more. Being off on the road has obviously made you a little bit soft, etc., etc., etc.
Keeping up the
Okay,
with me.
I want to show off my new spear to Iowa.
Iowa?
Yeah.
Look, Daddy! Look what I got!
It seems like a 5-year-old.
This is the weapon I use to kill a god.
Which he's actually already seeing.
It is like a 5-year-old going,
Get me the dice. Get me the dice now. No, I want my dice.
Where are your dice?
Over there.
Which one?
I only
Just
fetched
orange and blue and gray and whatever.
There you
Usually
go.
together. That's good.
You're describing colored dice to a
To a colorblind person, yeah.
Yeah, you
Rowan, roll
And
your
you
diplomacy.
chose it.
I did.
You fell for the
People suffer.
You fell for the peacocks.
Peacock. Oh God!
Will you roll a 1?
You rolled a 2. Rowan is literally doing the 5. Sorry, a 3. Rowan is literally doing the 5-year-old. Daddy, that's when I killed the god. I went, yeah. I was just doing the going of while he's putting on his shirt.
He was like,
Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, no. And I was like, yeah.
He's like, curse you, Rowan the God Slayer.
If only I was half as cool as you.
And then you kicked it.
And that was the end of him.
Until Yumi kicked it, and then it disappeared.
We
He was
think
like,
it
oh,
doesn't-
it's so cool, kick. Oh, and then he died.
Actually, somebody told us that he didn't die.
Yep.
I don't think Rowan's ever.
Rowan, after you
don't think
go
he was
through
there.
your
No, I
entire
don't think he
spiel
was.
of the greatness of your
But
spear,
you know he's not.
your father
it's not
takes the
gone.
spear,
Yeah.
gives it a once over, examines it, hands it back, and goes,
Good, eh?
so you needed a weapon?
Oh! Oh! Daddy just schooled you! Where's your rebuttal now, tiny pup?
Well, it was on hand.
time, try harder.
Oh, not even impressed. Oh.
Too bad there's not a self-esteem.
But for you, this is the equivalent of gaining your father's, good job, son. he actually acknowledged you.
Acknowledged what you did as being inferior, but
Secretly, you're like, so happy.
I'm writing a letter at the moment.
Yeah, he rolled a 3 for his diplomacy. Io rolled a 7. Both of them were not very. It's one of those father-son things.
Yeah, like father, like son.
Cutting with a chance of meatballs, It's like fishing. You gotta whack him with the oar. Dad, I don't do fishing. The father's trying to say, I love you, but he's got the worst way of doing it with his scientific son. That's pretty much what just happened.
He had the best eyebrows ever.
Yes. So yes, Rowen, you're cock of the walk today. You got your father's approval and everything.
You are strutting all over town.
God damn it! He already did that earlier.
Doing it all over town.
So moving on from there, Altros, Yumi, and Tonei at this point at the Grove.
Writing a letter while he's busy with his
Rosie
grievances.
is trying her best to get Yumi to pay attention, but Yumi, roll your endurance.
5 plus.
6 endurance.
She falls over asleep.
Yumi is doing the equivalent of
Fidgeting.
Whack! I'm getting woken up by a sharp strike to the forehead.
That was uncalled for. I was meditating.
You were snoring.
That's how I meditate.
No, that's how you sleep.
Sleep is a form of meditation.
I don't accept drool puddles in my grove.
Look, you shamans do your things your way. I do them my way.
She brandishes a stick threateningly.
I look up.
I don't want any more leaves in my mouth.
I look up from what I was writing. Is it good yet?
Get to the good part. Marilyn lets out a aggravated huff and storms off from the grove, just shaking her head and complaining as usual. Typical Marilyn thing.
Bitch.
Yeah.
But she is higher than me in the order, so
Yes. So
nothing I can do.
This is why bunnies are better monks.
Lozy gives the equivalent of a come back when you're done fidgeting. You're not going to learn.
Woo! Gone.
That's not going to be in this lifetime.
Yeah, Lozy was saying something, then Yumi's like, woo! He just takes off, dust trail behind her. Yeah.
And
She just slowly turns to Altros.
I concentrate on the small spirits very intently.
She clears her throat very audibly.
I roll up my letter. Tuck it away. I do
Altros
believe the
is so
lunch
happy.
basket is leaving now.
You have more important things to do. Make sure that she tires herself out and then bring her back here.
So we can go find Rowen.
Or she's trying to find Rowen. Okay, so let's go.
Yumi, where are you running off to in your glorious freedom?
Glorious freedom.
Probably the tea house. You did still have tea to serve.
I get the picture of this school's out, bing, gone type thing.
Yeah.
The Hazumu sheets. Everything. Thank you. Keep going. Where are you
You
going?
don't need to be that much of a character.
What's your wisdom?
12.
Lower than mine.
And your intelligence is 10.
Just like mine.
12, 16.
Booyah!
Our perfect match there.
Yup.
At least one of my stats for those is good.
I am going to... I'm going to the Badger.
Which badger?
The Honey Gourd.
Okay, you're going to Honeygird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go, take a look at the competition again.
As it's
See what
relatively
they have.
early in the day, there's only maybe 1 or 2 drunks that are just passed out on the table, obviously not showing up for their rice farming duties. And there's...
Dad?
No,
No, your dad's on top of that shit.
the zoos are already out there. You know that they've already at least done maybe 4 or 5 hours of work.
And you still haven't seen them since being back.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
And your point being, carry on. We are not going that way.
Ryoto stands behind the bar, cleaning some of the glasses. He kind of glances at you. Hey, what are you doing here? We don't want any more things disappearing from the tables.
You have no proof that was me. I am disappointed that you would even think I would steal anything from your establishment.
Get that out of your kimono.
I'm looking right at you.
I can't believe you would ever say that I'd steal some things. You're doing it as you're talking. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I like to bluff and say I'm not.
Taking the table like...
I have to go get it repaired for you because it's in shambles.
Yeah, no.
The legs uneven, see?
So Ryoto seems a little surprised as to why you're here. Can I help you?
I'm going to actually question Ryoto about anything he knew about Thomas before he disappeared type thing, just to see if there's anything with his actual mind coming back as being the Jaeger.
So the competition is asking him about his best customer.
Pretty much.
Just pointing that out.
Roll your diplomacy on this one. This is going to be a hard sell.
Diplomacy. That's not one of the 3 you have.
14? I have a +5 in it, so...
He's skirting the responses. You're asking, so tell me about Tom. He's like, good drunk, long bar tab, great stories.
Oh, shit.
Kind of ends it there, like, he's not giving anything.
Alright. So, how long have you known he was the Jaeger?
The what?
The Jaeger, spirit hunting guy, uses giant crossbow thing, that's fucking mouthy.
Ryoto seems to... It's like you just told him that you have a second head growing out of your tail. He's like, Thomas? Couldn't even stand up straight when he was sober. There's no way he could be
You never saw him sober.
Well, that's beside the point. I saw him.
There you go. Yeah, and drunk is how they kept him, so he wouldn't, go off the rails.
Me? I didn't keep him drunk. He just kept asking for liquor.
Clearly, it was you who kept him drunk.
Well, yeah, it's kind of what we do with the honey gourd.
See, you just admitted it.
What? Yumi, if you keep it up, I'm going to go and talk to your father.
Perception of 20. Are my ears ringing?
Yes. You're walking by the honey garden. You hear a very obvious Yumi voice coming from within, and a very confused Ryoto voice coming in from within as well. And 2 or 3 drunks going, shut her up.
Found her Altros and, oh, Lord, she's running her mouth again.
When does Yumi not run her mouth?
The sun came
When
up.
she's asleep.
She's running her mouth.
Very good
No.
point.
That's true. She keeps talking in her sleep.
Yeah.
Rowen. Anyhow.
Okay, so we'll peek in the door. See her berating the obviously confused
Badger.
Leaning like this in the doorway.
26 to thievery while I'm keeping him distracted.
What are you trying to steal? You have to tell me these things before you roll.
Was that a
Money out of the patrons' pockets.
You're stealing from the drunks?
Yep. They can't pay their tab. Oh, they're going to get kicked out of the bar. That's terrible. They have to go and get some tea to sober up.
You are trying to draw water from a dry well.
These folks are drunk here because they spent all
You
their
found
money.
one moth that was trying to find its way out of the pocket, and as you pull your hand free, it goes,
27 to see. What did you roll? 26? 27. Yumi, if they had money, they wouldn't be passed out on the tables.
They'd still be drinking.
This is true.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Trying to get information about your dad from this guy. But he doesn't want to give anything up.
Nobody in this town would know anything.
You're just looking between the two of you like, what's going on?
That is not true. There are people in this town that know a hell of a lot more.
I make a gesture towards bumps on her head and actually visibly point one out.
Oh, okay, Yumi. The Jaeger was not here.
Oh.
All is well. Altros is just like...
What do I need to actually keep a straight face now? Because, oh, fuck.
Can I con him with Imperial tea tax?
He doesn't serve tea.
Imperial alcohol tax.
You don't know anything about Imperial alcohol tax other than sake.
And he knows you.
And he knows you.
Damn, he does.
They've caught you once or twice. Well, they've caught your tail once or twice disappearing out of the window cellar. Or the cellar window.
This is very true.
Yumi, we saw Rowen go running up all that way. We might want to go catch him.
Ooh! Gone.
Rhoda's just standing there like, what?
Trust me, she's been out
Bump
on the
on that
road
head.
too long.
If she comes back, I'll give her another.
Probably wise. And
Trying to take away my best customer. I haven't seen him in weeks now. Getting worried. And Tonei, if it keeps up, I'm going to have to come after you for the tab.
How's he your best customer? He hasn't paid you.
A, I paid it off how many freaking times now? B, I don't know where he is either.
You've paid off the different times, yes. Every time he's been here, he's run up a new tab because of the amount he drank.
Would you like me to bring you some liquor from the house to compensate? It's not like anybody else is using it anymore.
Sure. Bring me your house liquor. It's not going to help any. The tab is longer than my arm, and my leg, and my entire torso.
Well, unfortunately, if he turns up dead somewhere, I'll let you know. Because right now, it's about the only thing that I can think of.
Thomas usually got drunk, but he always made his way back home.
Yeah, and how long's it been? I haven't seen him either.
Well,
and I haven't heard from either of the other two saying that that he turned up later, so...
I just miss his stories. He had some good ones.
I'm sure you probably got some... I'm sure you had a fun one last night with the wolf. Rowen.
Oh, the Godslayer.
Yeah.
Right. Little too much honey, if you know what I mean.
The two of them on the road was fun.
Yumi, you're at Rowan's front door.
Tail dragging back and forth. Rowen!
You have just finished telling your father about the Great Tail. He is rolling his single eye in, no, not her. Iowa opens the door. His ears are back. His fur is down. He is not in a good mood. Yes, Yumi. Can I help you?
Is Rowen home? Can Rowen come out and play?
Play.
Rowen has training to do, Yumi.
He did all that on the road. He slayed a god. Didn't you hear?
Are we following Yumi at this point?
No, you were talking with Ryota this entire time.
And then
And then we'll start after her, right?
we figure, well, let's see, you said Rowan, she's probably headed up to the house.
Yeah. but
Getting
she
an
gets her
ego
dinner.
is the first step to being careless. It just means that my son has to train more.
No, he actually slayed a god, or at least a thing that thought it was a god. I was there. I kicked it. It turned to water.
So
You didn't hear that last part.
Oh no.
So you kicked a god and it turned to water.
Yeah, I'm a daughter.
Do I look like a shaman to you? Spirits aren't that tough.
Corporeal ones are.
Yeah, Altros, the ears are going, that's
what?
odd. I thought I heard some kind of blasphemy.
Yes.
Sounds like imperial blasphemy.
So someone who doesn't know what they're talking about.
Iowa just shakes his head. He thinks he killed the god. Let him think that.
Well, it wasn't a god. I mean, it thought it was a god, but it wasn't actually a god.
So if you defeated a turtle that claimed itself to be Teamy, would you actually believe it?
I'm not Rowen.
I'm not Rowen. I'm also a daughter of the Great White Stag. Thank you very
What
much.
the hell is that?
I have magical spirit powers now. They bow to me.
Rowan looms over you and asks, do magical spirit powers put you out of my reach?
I wonder what happened if I put my horns against Iowa.
Go ahead.
No. I'm still scared of him.
As well,
Silky.
you should
Oh,
be.
wait. What's your insight? Roll it.
She doesn't have it.
11.
So it's a 20 intimidation versus your 11 insight for him looming over you.
You're still scary. Very, very scary.
From down the hill. Duh!
Yes, you two come to Yumi, who's kind of slowly shrinking away from Iowa, who's just glaring over her with his one eye.
My aunt said you guys had a thing back in the day. Just
Pause mid-step.
Okay, this is the first time you've ever seen his ears go straight up and up.
What the?
Like, wait, what? Then there's a pause, then the ears go back down.
You know, Fox.
Rowen,
Kirby.
Yumi's here for you. He turns around and walks back in.
There really was a thing. She wasn't lying.
That was interesting.
I must learn more.
Hey, Rowen, Yumi wants... You gotta show her how to exercise military style.
I what?
She needs a good burn.
What? I never said that.
Rowan is at the front door.
You want to train too? That's great. Come on.
All you see is this dust trail heading down the hill, and we just stand there in the front steps watching it going...
Some jobs write themselves. You just have to know
exactly
what tools to use.
So Rowan is going to take Yumi on an Imperial March as workout routine.
Well, Losey did want me tired out.
Roll your endurance or athletics, both of you.
I am screwed.
Sir, if you have a minute.
I am so screwed.
Athletics. It's a 12.
Oh, fuck. 17.
16 plus 12.
28.
With Rowan there,
I had a +1 on both sides.
with Rowan there, you feel like you could continue doing this for hours.
Yeah, because he's pointed that way.
He's doing stuff like squats in front of you and showing you how to do it, and he's doing, leans to the right, leans to the... His shirt is off and everything. You can still just going...
Which is the heaviest part of the workout, really.
Oh, I need help. I don't quite understand how to stretch. Maybe if you could position me the right way. Yeah.
That's what's going to be happening for a while. What is Altros and Tonei doing during this?
Actually, I was calling after Iowa for a moment.
Okay. Iowa turns back around. He's half dressed, and he's like, this better be good.
Just a quick question. Do you happen to know where Varya is stationed right now? My sister that trained under you years back.
Last I heard, she was part of the Scouts.
Do you know which direction by chance?
South?
The only direction scouts
Okay.
go.
Thank you.
Trust me, if she went through the town, I'd be the first to know. She'd want to know how it was going, she'd want the report, and I'd be requesting her report as well.
Which I presume you haven't had in a while.
Haven't got anything from the South for a long time, haven't been sending scouts since you guys.
Well, fun.
So we don't know just how bad things are in Heartsong.
Nope. The last thing that ever came from them was that wagon. They seemed kind of frazzled when they got here. We sent them on their way. Oba's orders. You know how it is. Scared old goat.
So there's nothing going south right now either, then I presume?
We're not sending anyone towards the masks. Losey suggested that Mei Lin and her go and see if they can talk some sense into those spirits, but Oba wouldn't hear about it. Can't lose both shamans. Altros is standing right there.
We weren't here at the time, remember? They were the only shamans.
Single badger tear, like, but they sent me.
Exactly.
We already lost the rejects, Jam, and we can't lose the good ones. That's pretty much what they're saying.
Yep, they sent the expendable.
Thank you, sir. That's all I
You
needed.
know that they sent the expendable. You were the lowest shaman. They sent a shaman, first off, which is a high acclaim for the town to have done. The downside is they sent their
untrained shaman.
Oh, he's very trained. Don't get me wrong. He
can't send a friggin' note on a leaf.
That's actually very hard.
You should have known that before we went out.
Nobody ever taught me that.
Exactly.
I don't know if they've taught Mei Lin
You
that.
should be upset that they haven't taught you. She probably knows it. She probably learned it from some big shaman in the city.
Malin knows it.
Bitch.
Every time Mei Lin's character comes on screen, there's just someone that leans in and goes, bitch, from the side.
It's more than likely Yumi every time.
There aren't any...
When she came to town, she looked at Rowen the wrong way. The way I look at Rowen, I
She came to town before Rowan was born.
She looked at him when he was born the wrong way.
Talking of cougars. Anyhow, moving on.
Give me a moment to recover whatever thought I was just having.
That's fine. Rowan and Yumi, you're doing your workout routine, etc., etc., etc. Hazumu has gone off to meditate in this wonderful place and meet the people, and she's doing the equivalent of shaking hands and, hi, can I come in your house? You have such a lovely home. And it's one of those things like, does she not understand how society works?
Hey, you know where she is now? At your family's rice farm.
That's fine. She'll keep me back for a while.
No.
Damn!
High hilarious. It was a low for no.
Start heading out. Do you have any other plans for today?
Waiting till she drops, then carrying her back to the grove. Boss's orders.
A, it's going to be a while. I know what that workout routine is. I was forced through it a few times. B, he'll probably carry her over for us.
He doesn't know.
We'll catch up with them towards the end. I know about the timing.
As you guys are talking, you walk by one of the tree openings, and you can see Rowan is behind Yumi, grabbing her ever so gently and showing her the proper stretch poses. It looks rather suggestive, in all honesty. It's one of those like,
and he
Yumi
really
gives
doesn't
you a
know.
thumbs up.
I'm pretty sure she's got control over the situation just as much anyways.
And he really doesn't know, does he?
No.
she's really bad at the stretching thing. You really have to help her out.
It really hurts my muscles.
Oh, she might need a slight
On the
massage.
plus side, this is definitely working.
After a good workout, especially if you haven't done one for a while, massage really helps.
Yeah.
What we don't need is Yumi with more stamina.
Just this tornado going past. Tornado Yumi has just
It
left.
takes a few weeks before you start
And then
getting
hits
built
the
up.
south,
First
and that's
we
the
need
end
to
of
go
it.
forward out.
With
Oh
the
god,
torrent,
never
I
hit
don't
south
know.
with Tornado Yumi.
Been there, done that. We're gonna go get
You mean
supplies together.
Tasmanian Yumi?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Don't know if you want to go with. I'm heading south when this is all said and done. I want to find out what the fuck's going on.
yeah, so do I. Because that.
And we're the only ones that have apparently made it through and back, so. Which, I'm not asking permission before leaving, I'm just going. So.
That sounds awesome.
So 4 hours later, you've gone through the entire.
Although I don't
Imperium
think would want anyone going. So
Exactly. We won't be allowed to go.
It's
if they
been
know
4
we're
hours of
going.
you training Yumi. She's very slow. What should have been taking only 2 hours is taking you 4.
Right.
Yumi, it's been fun, but now your muscles are doing the equivalent of I don't want constantly.
in other words, they're pulling on you what you pull on
Yes,
others.
your muscles are Yumiing.
Damn.
Big time Yumi.
There's no
Rowen,
save.
my legs hurt, and I gotta go back to the grove. Can you carry me? It'd be the Imperial thing to do, because I'm a lady.
From nearby, having been watching
daughter of the great.
And a daughter of the Great White Stag,
your
which is
dad would
important to the Imperium.
Just for fun, roll your bluff versus his insight.
Oh, that's not hard.
Yeah, 25.
Oh god.
I rolled an 18, so that's
19.
20.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong one.
You're pretty sure she's not that sore, but just something about the way she's asking, just
Sets off certain alarms.
Oh, that Yumi.
yeah. It's one of those things like we've known each other since cubs. She
Yep.
probably just wants to be friends. I'm a friendly guy. Friendly friend. Friend.
I don't want to be stuck in the goddamn friend zone.
Yes, Yumi of all people stuck in the friend zone would drive her fucking mental.
I don't think she has far to go.
Yes, exactly. I think
You guys are.
I think she visits there
What
often.
do you guys do during the 4 hours that you're left alone, shall we say?
Getting supplies together.
They're getting acquainted.
Get dinner at the end.
Yeah,
My
'cause
treats and my
the supplies are readily available. You're the shaman, so they're not charging you. They know that you need this stuff.
I cooked dinner since we have stock for that matter.
If Tony walks in for any supplies, she's charged full price.
I also pick up my silk since I already
Oh.
paid for that at the
Yeah.
goddamn trader, and that was supposed to be in a week and a half ago.
They lost the order.
So you're going to go and speak to the Johan,
That sounds
the
right.
weasel.
That sounds right, yes.
Oh, that guy.
He's in town. He's come back from one of his many trading venues to the north, and it's his shop. It's opened up, so that's obvious that he's in town. You walk in, and he goes, "Tony, how may I help you today?"
You still have my silk order on?
Of course. Would old Johan forget your silk order?
No, I've just been gone long enough. I wasn't sure if you resold it on me.
I would have to at least go for double the price, and then I'd give you your refund.
Presuming you got that, which in this town is skeptical.
Well, no one has the kind of coin you put down for that kind of silk. Now, I have to tell you, as far as Octavian silk goes, this is the real deal. Spun from Octavia's daughters herself.
Hey, Altros, come here a sec.
Dum, 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 dum.
Let me see your sleeve. The good sleeve. Compare the material versus it.
Yeah, this is the same stuff.
How much extra?
Oh, it was so hard to get. I had to bring in a lot of... He's selling you on the story of... What'd you roll?
3 plus whatever.
Oh,
He's gonna pay whatever he wants.
See, this one tried me. This guy trained me.
And all I'm thinking is Yumi and her. So it's like I want it. I know he's full of shit, but
This
so believable.
This guy makes Yumi look like an amateur when he's weaving his story.
I
This
know
guy trained Yumi.
I know I'm being spun, but spun.
Oh yeah, you're being spun by a professional.
Yeah.
You are being spun so well that you know you're cocooned at this point, and you're just going, yeah, it's so nice and warm. He's telling you about how he had to go and request the shamans to speak to this, to do that. He even brought in favors from the ancient spirits because he was such a good trader.
Look up that Altros.
He's charging you for the story.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to run you about 72 gold equivalent. Mind you, just out of character, this Octavian silk can be used to make up to a +2 piece of equipment.
Yeah, it's amazing stuff.
Which I don't have. Well,
I don't think we got any extra gold.
Oh, you guys have gotten a shit ton of wealth.
We do.
Let's get to
Actually.
level.
Do we?
Between us, we have a lot, and I still had money left over from creation.
Remember
time.
all the money we got
insane.
from the Skulkins?
That's what I forgot.
We didn't return to the village.
Well, I didn't actually
Save
write
your
down how much
money?
we had, that's why.
Yeah.
I only still have what I
A
had to write.
buttload.
I currently have studded leather.
Because I've given away the level 8, I think, for Altros.
Because to me, money. I didn't write it down because money really doesn't affect him.
Altros, what was the item that you got? The arm?
Dire Beast Shield.
Dire Beast Shield. And that was in Adventurer's Guide 1, or Adventurer's Vault 1?
I don't know which vault you're in.
I just want to make sure it's a level 7 item, because that's what I think I gave you. You got the lucky roll twice in a row. Which means next time you're kind of...
You're cut off.
You're pretty much cut off from magic, because Hazumu has to get something.
What? I don't get the group drop.
Pretty much. You got the 2 highest drops so far on the rolls.
Yeah, as far as that goes, between all of us, we have 180
Okay,
gold.
that was
times
actually a level
2,
5. Dire
and
Beast
that wasn't
Shields?
even
Yeah.
recent,
Yeah,
so-
that was a level 5. So level 5 is gone.
Nice.
Okay, so you did not get the high roll there. I forget who did. But you got a really nice
What
one.
was the spear?
Wait, no, you got the level... No, you got the level 1 of that, right? The spear was from the previous level, and I believe that was a level 6. You have to tell me what the actual item was in order for me to get it from you. So level 5 is gone.
What about the dagger I have, the sword I have, Jim?
That was from way back when.
Yeah.
That was from way back. We had
At
360
most,
gold
it's a
from back
level
at that.
3,
Oh, wow.
I think.
And I didn't, and we never actually asked about our gold since Thomas's lair.
Ah, right.
And
We have gotten stuff since.
but
then,
we picked up a
we've
lot
gone
from the
through.
Skelkins.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Scale
You
Kid.
guys made off like
We
bandits.
got a lot from the Scalecans. We had stuff from the root beard.
You guys didn't write down how much I gave you?
We didn't ask me.
Yeah, I did.
I
I
didn't-
think it was 360 gold pieces total. Well,
We had 360 prior to Thomas's lair because that's still in my notebook, which I
Yep.
forgot 4 weeks
Yep.
in a row.
and it would have been 360 gold total for the last one, too. You guys are
If
sitting
I
on...
wrote it, I wrote
Remember that
gold.
this is the equivalent of... they're called paws. So 360 paws, which is the equivalent of jade pieces.
Imperial coins. All right, so
Imperial coins are printed with a paw on one side and the Imperial ox symbol on the other.
So the second 360 was from the root beards and the Scalekin.
Yep.
Okay.
I can tell you... I'll be able to tell you after how much stuff you should have total.
Okay.
But yes, you have enough to pay him.
Yeah. For that matter, I need to find out what my studded leather's worth since I'd probably be swapping that out for whatever I end up.
Who the hell would buy that?
Cards.
Good.
No.
That's right.
This stuff is better.
Their stuff is better. So yes, it'll be. It'll. What did I say?
Oh.
Was it 80?
For that matter, could I scrap out my
76?
leather for its
76?
value in
76.
materials?
You want to do what?
Salvage it?
Salvage out my studded leather for the resources.
I'll say yeah. You'll have some leather if you want to. Pretty much in the realm of possibilities. If you say that I want to use a leather for a sling or something like that, I'll say that yes, you were able to do something with your leather. You have studs that you can use for certain things. Just make sure
You have
that write
Rowens
it
that
down.
you can do for certain things?
No, those are pop-colored douchebags.
Nobody wants a Rowen.
Forgot, by the way.
Yeah, I should go get one.
No!
Give him his pop collar.
I was quite content that he didn't wear one for a change. Thank
Anyhow.
you.
It's okay, I wore the Star Citizen shirt instead.
Yes, I should have worn mine.
Star Citizen.
It's a game that's not out.
Oh.
It's a game that will be out in
This
two.
is being developed
Right, that
by
one,
Chris
yeah.
Roberts, the most amazing developer ever.
Fuck yes again. Double
Okay,
fist pound.
I'd pay for the silk.
All right,
And I
Yumi, you are brought back to the grove. You two, you'll get your for 76 gold. You will get your Octavian silk that can be made into whatever you want, but you have to weave it yourself or get someone.
So
who
I
knows
carry
what they're doing.
piggyback style.
Yes, your piggyback back to the grove.
I'm happy.
You know what you did, Alli?
What?
What did you do?
I left Selkie in the grove.
You left Selkie in the grove.
See, I asked that earlier too, but
Selkie is currently completely entwined in roots, and that horrible mandible mouth is open, trying to devour anything that gets near.
Oh, that's not good.
Losia's just standing there, like, focusing and trying to keep him there with...
Why didn't you give him any fish?
I don't have fish. He just started trying to eat some of the spirits.
He needs fish. It fills up his belly. It makes him not go all evil and evil.
Get fish, then, she says as she's...
Going to get fish.
So you're going to hop off Rowen and just
Yeah.
run off?
Going to go to the merchant. Need some fish.
All right, back to Altros and Tonei. You've gotten the Octavian silk from Leohan, who has weaved such a tale of all of the favors he had to ask in. You could swear that it was some kind of Herculean effort.
But was it worth it?
yeah.
Well, now you have to actually...
Now I don't have to wear this restraining shit anymore.
But can you craft it well enough to...
Octavian silk, funny enough, it has that kind of sticky that is very hard to work with until properly weaved.
Yeah,
That sounds about
no,
right.
I'm probably
You're given the equivalent of like
a
a
spool.
length of rope spool
Yeah.
of this silk that you don't know where it starts, you don't know where it ends. It's just this beautifully soft but incredibly stuck to you material.
yeah. If it was the original silk I ordered, I would be able to, but
Of course,
I've never worked with
Leohan
this.
knows someone who can easily have this converted for
I
you.
can spin it for you.
Well, when he says easily, it really depends on the coin and when the next time he heads out is, because it would be a favor that he'd have to call in again.
I'm heading out shortly. I'm pretty sure Heartsong has plenty of people that know how to work with
Oh, Heart Song. If only it wasn't overrun with terrible masks.
it. Then they're dealt with that.
Oh, yes, but I don't think they'll weave anything for you.
They won't know the difference.
If you say so. Yumi has taken off from your back and has run off to get fish.
We didn't do cardio.
We didn't do cardio.
You weren't as sore as you said you were.
Altros,
Yeah,
you see
no,
Yumi
that's-
run by in a panic.
Well, yes.
Yumi, you've gotten a barrel of fish. You see Yumi running back with a barrel of fish.
Where the hell did she get a barrel? And how the hell is she carrying it?
Flash over to some guy on the dock. Hey, where'd my barrel go?
I spent all day catching those.
Oh, my mud guppies. Yes, you return to the grove with the fish
Barrel
barrel.
of bait.
Oh,
Bait fish.
ah. Of course, I probably like that. So yeah, Silky is that terrible, terrible, nightmarish mouth is open, trying to lash out and grab anything to pull it in.
Selkie, your boy. Fish. You like fish?
Take the barrel.
The tongues are lashing out at you at this point.
I toss some fish.
The fish gets pulled into the
You don't like those.
black void that is its maw, but the tendrils keep lashing out.
Don't like them.
Dig under the undersolar chips in there. Don't waste my chips.
You threw a fish.
A whole barrel.
Yumi tips the barrel on the side, splinters some fish out, and just kicks it towards the gaping maw, which wraps itself around the barrel, smashes it, wraps around the fish, and just starts pulling them in like horrible hands.
Tentaculos? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
into the maw.
I could have lived without seeing that.
Yes, that's one of the things where you're like, what has been seen
Cannot
be unseen, and you can't look away. It's just like one of the. Whoa.
What the hell did she do?
I'm getting
Rowan's just like.
I'm getting kind of used to it by now.
Oh, I've seen this before, so it's just...
As the last bit of the fish are eaten, the tendrils kind of slow down, and then just slips the binds and just starts floating away.
So,
See, I told you he likes fish.
so tomorrow's lesson, I teach Yumi how to fish at sunrise.
You're not there. Bro,
Only if you use
have
explosives.
seen
That's the only way I can see her doing it.
things your nightmares
I know how to do that
would
too.
pale in comparison to. Things that would make you perhaps challenge Iowa himself
To not see it again.
to not see it again.
I wish I could do like that. He didn't have to debone the fish.
And folks, this is why
He
you have a character
really-
with int of 10.
Really likes
Of
fish.
12.
So yes, Rowen is not as terrified as people thought he would be,
Yeah.
because it's Rowen.
Or
Yep.
sorry, wisdom of 13.
Losey releases the brambles, glares at Yumi,
You just need to know how to feed him. He likes fish. If you don't
Leaves.
feed him fish,
But
I don't want to hear any excuses for that thing.
his name is Selkie. He's got a name. I don't just call you Crane.
Yes, you do!
You see some of the leaves kind of just starting to swirl around you. One of those things like, this isn't going well. Sit
This can only end
Down.
in tears.
growing six.
Concentrate. Concentrate, she says. Roll your endurance.
Because Rowan starts doing it too, because, well,
13.
order was given.
My endurance is crap.
23.
Yumi falls back asleep. You're awoken by a firm strike to your forehead, and everything is in that weird glowy vision again.
Oh, that's uncalled for, and this is... Oh, it's back on.
Oh, well that's easy. Right between the two eyes, the vision's gone.
This is uncalled
And while
for!
busy meditating, it sees no
Again,
Ow.
the vision's back on.
Like,
You like this too much!
Until you learn how to turn it on and off on your own, this is how it's going to be done. I will teach Altros this, and every morning he will train you.
Hitting you with a stick is not training!
You're not there.
All right.
we would be. We watched her with the barrel. We
Okay.
watched her run off with the barrel.
We came back and watched that
yes.
horror.
She's pretty much saying that she's going to teach you
To smack me with a stick.
to smack Yumi with a stick.
I'm cool with this plan.
Altros' day has come.
No. Smacking her with a stick is just like breaking the glass on the bottle of uranium.
It's working for Losey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Losey is pure lead. I am not.
Losey glances at Altros and does the equivalent of a Altros. Would you rather the alternative of her constantly making a beacon to the entire spiritual realm that her daughter of the Great White Stag is currently residing in Southern Lotus?
Can I try something? I pull out one of my little crackling fireworks, ping it so it explodes right next to Yumi's head.
32 for complaining about how I'm being abused by the shamans, and this is
Firework.
uncalled for, and I'm telling this to all the spirits at this point.
And right in the middle of it, a firework to the side, one of those little crackly poppy fireworks right to the side of the head.
I've just been smacked a few times in the head. Nothing is phased.
There are just more bright lights that are happening in
I
front
was
of your
trying
eyes.
to see if it would turn your vision on or off like a stick.
No. The spirits are all going, oh, and they're patting you and they're giving console little.
Yeah,
Burning
see,
your
spirits understand. Shamans are mean.
Honey,
Uncalled
don't
for.
listen to the bullshit.
But it's so sad.
You've been in my head. You've seen how many times she does this. It's all the same thing.
All the time. is what-
But she
what
can
is it?
change.
32.
No. And then when we were 5, and then we were 7, and when we were 3.
Is Rowen consoling me now too?
Rowan checks her for holes.
There, Yumi. It's so sad.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Honk, honk.
Yumi is doing inappropriate things in the grove.
I'm just
Altros.
hoping to feel.
Yumi is doing inappropriate things in the grove, Altros.
I'm just saying.
Losey's giving you the glare of death.
We were gonna do dinner.
I
Dinner
have
was a lot
spirits on my
better than
side.
this.
They understand my pain.
The spirits have moved away from you when Losey was glaring.
You cowards!
Can we slink off before we get roped into this further?
Altros,
Yep.
I have to deal with speaking to the greater spirit of our forest. You keep an eye on her and make sure that her vision stays off until I can find some way of easily teaching her how to go in and out of the spirit realm. Because obviously, she has nor the patience nor the ability to do it on her own.
Do I look like a shaman? No.
With those horns, you sure do!
How many shaman do you know walking around great white stag horns? I don't know many. 3.
Everybody looks stares at Rowen.
Sorry, that was out of character.
That would have been fantastic. It wasn't
When
character,
shamans
though.
become powerful enough, they embody spirits within them. So I know quite a few that look quite different than what you would see.
Well, I would see what they look like now. I've got spirit vision.
She brandishes the stick threateningly.
Rowen moves to block.
She glares. Wait.
Hit him!
So happy!
Roll your insight.
Not enough.
That's a 27 intimidate.
Rowen backs out.
I'll defend. And this glare like
He's like, that
slow side over. I'll say tree.
That is a pissed off crane. I'm just gonna be over here, okay?
It's a shaman. He's not sure what they do, but he doesn't want to get in the way of it.
Yumi, you don't understand the kind of trouble
Doesn't it?
that you have brought down upon Southern Lotus. And until you have any idea, Altros, you will be sticking to her like white on rice. I know your family knows that saying.
I'll take off the hat.
Sadly.
It's okay, good buddy. We've been through worse.
I hate you so much right now.
Can I be a tree?
It didn't just be a tree.
I think that would be a far more amicable existence than what I've just doomed you to.
Yes.
Lozy says.
Yumi, the only person to make a shaman want to become a tree.
But if Yumi can perhaps mature a bit...
I look at him shocked. I look at her shocked.
Yes, it might be difficult.
I can think
You keep it up and I'll assign you to Mei Lin.
I'd like to see her find me.
Mei Lin is far more trained than Altros.
Yeah, I'm far more trained in stealth, too.
with
If I didn't want to be found, I could
Yes.
not be found.
Take the
it's
night
off right
off.
now.
I'm being very,
Ah,
very
crap.
small. I'm being very small.
She puts two of her
my
feathered
hand on
fingers
your
to her
shoulders.
mouth, let
I-
a shrill whistle.
I am out of there.
Oh, she's like, "Phew," like the Yumi thing.
Okay, follow him.
Nope, fuck it. Oh.
Dinner's on me.
That's
This way.
exactly it.
Dinner's on
That
me.
is
This way.
exactly it.
Altros is gone.
Scrabbling. Thanks, buddy.
Down where he
Dinner's on me.
was.
This way.
Yeah.
We head back to my house. I make dinner for two of
Yeah,
us.
the two of you take off for dinner. Mei Lin shows up and if you could have flames in your pupils, she would have flames in her pupils. And she's glaring at Lozy. What? Mei Lin, you will be babysitting Yumi for tonight.
Use the word baby.
You can almost sense those teeth gritting in her mouth to an almost fine powder as she glowers at you.
You know the little evil bunny? That's her right now.
You're going to sit down, you're going to shut up, and you're going to let me do my work.
You don't know Yumi, do you? I'll go to tea house later.
There was both a glass of wine. Very small glass for Altros.
You sense as though the trees aren't very happy with you. Your legs are entwined with brambles.
Well, this is new.
I said, sit down. The tree vines drag your legs into the ground. You're up to your butt in ground, in dirt. And I said, you're going to let me do my work.
What's Rowen doing? Watching all this.
This is interesting. You've never seen a shaman actually invoke this.
She's not a baby.
Rowan?
Yes?
Sit, boy.
As he defends her.
Okay.
This is shaman business. There.
25 to stealth.
So your escape artist thing, you mean?
Yes.
You're free of the brambles.
It'd be acrobatics.
No, free is actually for escape artist. Acrobatics is for things like Balancing. Oh no, escape from restraints is acrobatics. So yeah,
That is 23.
you eat the hard DC, so you're still out. Malin looks back.
And I want to use stealth to actually just disappear.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. That is a 16.
Stupid rabbit! I got away from the bounce.
The stupid
You
rabbit.
run right into her stomach, and she's just standing in front of you with her arms crossed, glaring down.
Yeah, I put on a little weight lately.
Yumi, a tree has sprouted up around you and is now constraining all of your limbs.
This is uncalled for!
Yes.
I'm a daughter!
You are in the middle of the road, trapped within a tree, screaming about how you're a daughter and how this is completely uncalled for.
This is unfair and unjust!
I'll let you roll in about an hour. Maylin is doing the most boring things ever.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
I'm bored. I'm a Samson there. I'm bored. I gotta pee.
Altros.
Can we go yet?
Tonei.
We are at her home.
You guys are nowhere near me.
Yes, we are nowhere near.
At the most extensive, beautifully made little dinner. A glass of wine, some
I'm gonna
frozen
make
yogurt.
that rabbit wish she didn't have to babysit me.
With Altros still probably having the biggest shit-eating grin on his
Yes,
face.
because I didn't have to do it.
Was Altros happy enough to go home?
No, I went
He went
over to
the
Tony's.
Artificer's house.
I went to the home of the abomination rather than go home.
Your own? Wow.
Made dinner and everything.
I'll probably get more expensive food
Your
there.
brother misses you, man.
Sitting down by the fire
Oh
with a
yeah, have
glass
his
of
parents
wine.
found out he's home yet? He's back yet?
Maybe.
But my parents are tending to my number one son. So
Roll your perception, Yumi.
Poor war wine. Slow.
11?
I will drink wine.
You're too busy screaming about how this is unfair and you're
Well,
a
I
daughter and you should be
was
treated with
talking,
respect.
but it
Listen. I open the windows. I go like this. This is so unfair. I shouldn't have to do this. I close the window.
And on
So
that,
right
there's
now.
a cue. On your door, Tony.
Walk over, open the shutter at the top of the
Oh,
door.
2 badgers. Oh, 2 badgers.
Close the shutter.
Parents know you're home.
Altros, are you in there?
You might want to.
Altros?
You got a back door?
Yes,
You got a window.
You have to go through my sister's room, and I don't even want to go in there.
You hear the...
You
Those dolls
go
again,
up-
George.
You could go upstairs.
Okay.
Shame me down the
Room
He's
of
actually contemplating between the room of the distraught dolls and the parents. We're just wondering why you didn't come by the house. We heard you were back in town. No very great shaman things to do, but your mother and father miss you and want to know if you perhaps showed off the Zurai symbol.
I'm going into the room. There's no contest here.
trap door in the closet.
I'm going into the room. I'm just like, how are you guys? Hi. Next day.
You walk into the room and all the dolls do that creepy head twist thing, or what you believe to be the creepy head twist thing.
And I just go, alright. Straight through.
Alright.
I wait.
Roll your stealth.
Oh my god.
So I'm still just leaning back against the door, like, oh.
Stealth, what's that?
Yeah. That's why.
It's your dex.
Is this the
modifier.
sound of a house being...
We'll see what you roll. We'll see what you roll.
Oh!
2 plus 2 is 4. I trip
In a
over...
mad scramble to escape his parents. Picture
Into
the two.
I trip over everything. Literally everything between here and the window.
Picture the 2 elderly
things that
badgers just sitting there outside the door, standing outside the door with their hands clasped together, waiting to see their second favorite son with hope in their eyes. And you hear the lamp being tossed over, the table being flipped,
Glass
the
breaking.
glass breaking, the door slamming closed. Tony going, "What's up with the?" Everything going on in between, and then finally, just the, "All right, I'm going in." Oh, I don't care. You won't click, and they're just like, "I hope he's okay." Hello, Altros.
Wow.
Look into the room, see how badly. Oh my lord.
He has the bed tipped over, the blankets over his head. Dolls are all over him, but they're not moving as far as you can see.
They're just sitting there looking at you.
Yes. No, she just sees dolls just... You see, dolls with spirits kind of the hands kind of coming out of the pores, coming towards you type thing.
Sort of like you have an extreme phobia to clowns and you're covered in clown dolls.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Go back to the front door.
Like I said, the choice between that.
Open it slowly.
That's too
Oh,
funny.
well, good evening.
Tonei, we heard our son was coming to visit you.
Haven't seen him currently.
Roll your bluff. Especially with you opening the door slightly and they're seeing the entirety of your house being flipped upside down.
What is that? Anything?
Natural 20 on their roll. No, I haven't seen him. So
They are
grandchildren?
I closed
Can
the
I through into the room with my tail underneath this
Yes.
turned bed and the
Yes.
balls on it?
Yes.
The only thing
I
you
closed
didn't
the
break when you
door
went in the
again.
room is the 2 glasses of wine on the table.
Yep. There's like
I
grandchildren.
closed the door. Okay, you deal with them. I go upstairs.
That is fantastic.
Well, no, no social skills.
The long march starts.
The long march to the front door.
It is.
My fur is the wrong color at the moment. I am not dealing with this anymore.
Hat off head in front of her.
Gotta put the hat back on the head when I open the door.
You open the door. Your parents have the most wide-eyed expression. They're so happy, jubilant almost.
Yeah. You might give him grandkids.
What's the leaf doing?
The leaf is just kind of, it's still pointing towards something. You're not sure what.
Because we're in what it was pointing towards.
Yeah. You move around, it kind of does this when you're moving. You're not sure. But your
I'm
parents
still
are
in
like,
now.
so, how long have you two been together?
I'm sitting at the top of the stairs. Back to the door.
I have
Tail
no,
down,
I
ears
have
down.
no idea what you are
Most
talking
pissed
about.
off cat
Roll your-
in existence.
Roll your diplomacy at this point, because you're telling the truth.
I have a worse diplomacy than you.
Yeah.
I have a diplomacy of 1.
Yeah. I have the highest diplomacy in the group, minus 5.
Oh, God.
I have one.
Yeah.
I thought you had 2.
I think Hazumu's got like 3,
I meant
but everyone
I
else.
meant to take diplomacy. I keep forgetting to take diplomacy.
3, so 4.
He's just too.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yumi.
They're like,
Altros.
oh!
This is the equivalent of going, oh, we understand. Come with us. We'll tell you all you need to know about getting the girl.
Slam the
Oh,
door.
you were having the best conversation when you get home.
You wish you were with Yumi at this point.
You take training with
No.
Laying over.
Yes.
I will take the room, and I'll take my parents
George?
over Yumi.
George, they're telling you how your father wooed your mother by specifically trimming a rice patch into her name for her when he proposed. In great detail. And how romantic the gesture was.
You also have your
One thing is-
your older brother giving you tips on how to deal with the ladies.
When he gets back to his building,
Yeah.
yes.
Only thing they don't have
You gotta grow
are
a
the
few inches
embarrassing
taller.
pictures.
They like that.
The only thing they don't have are the embarrassing
Oh no,
pictures.
they have sketches.
Yeah, I'm not the only one that has that.
George, you're wishing for the sweet, sweet release of being a tree. Even Yumi at least has this chaotic, I don't have to deal with this right now moment. This is them loading the fact that they want grandchildren.
on you.
On-
Grandchildren to take over the farm.
Of course.
It's all for
To help
the
take
rice.
care of, as far as you're concerned,
To serve
first
your
favorite
first
son.
son.
All is in the service of the first favorite son.
Yep.
Could you, if you have like 5 children, that's 5 more people who can work the fields for free. That kind of stuff. You're just like,
Slip out the upstairs window,
Oh, no,
down
but-
the drain pipe.
No, they're
They're
not.
gone.
I know
No,
they are.
they-
I still go over to the honey cord. I don't want to hear it. I just want a strong drink. Put the money down for the drink.
I thought you were bringing me your alcohol.
Right. Go back. Return with the entire liquor cabinet in a bag.
Roll
set
your
it down.
perception.
Then he charges you for your own liquor.
25.
As you're leaving with the alcohol, it feels different. You open up some of the bottles.
Yeah.
They're empty.
The alcohol was a lie.
Walk outside, handful of dirt, splash it against it, look it over for any paw prints other than mine.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Bad juju. Back to Yumi. Maylin has finished her duty and she's pretty much cleaning up the grove and obviously about to head to bed. And now she's walking away from you. Leaving you in the tree.
I head to the tea house.
And she's out of sight.
22 to get there out of this tree.
You waited for this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best happy evil laugh ever as I run to the honey gourd.
Tony, you're at the honey gourd with empty bottles.
Fuck it. I'll pay the stupid tab. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't even want to anymore.
So where's the alcohol? Ryoto asks.
Clearly somebody's been home.
Well,
I set the bottles down. Hey, I couldn't drink that much if I wanted to without becoming my father,
so you're bringing your father's empties? Well, that'll help. I'll give you a credit of maybe...
Just here. I put a handful of
Well, here you go. Here's some of the best stuff on the house.
You want to drink more, you want to pay for it.
You're trying to stealth into the honey gourd?
That'd be like a 30 to pop up beside Tony to grab the drink and chug it back.
Here's one in the house.
I rolled a natural 20 to grab her wrist.
She's going to drink it. Tony's gotten too used to you sneaking up, Yumi.
Twist her arm over to pour the drink into my mouth. Just all of the enraged.
Natural
still.
20.
Give me that. I'm not in the mood for you.
You didn't spend all day with a fucking bitch shaman.
I just had Altros' parents show up at my house and
You didn't spend all day with a fucking bitch shaman stuck in a tree.
You know what? You kind of deserve it.
No, she's a bitch.
Yeah,
wow, are we going to say bitch anymore?
You know,
this is a bitch session.
That is a bitch session. Yeah.
Like attracts like.
Oh, burn!
Oh, bar fight.
Flip the table.
Are you actually head
Yes.
Tony?
That's
That would be an unarmed attack.
Yeah, roll your to hit.
Just normal strength. Yeah.
What is this? Cats and dogs
Yeah, literally.
fighting?
Full time, but you know.
7.
foxes and
Total?
the canine
Yeah.
species.
Versus any of my defense that doesn't.
No,
That's it.
she's able to prevent her head from hitting it, but it was a bit of a surprise. Rowen, night has fallen. You haven't seen Yumi in a while, ever since you left her in the grove to Maylin's, training.
Yeah, I'm not going back to see Malin.
No,
No.
no. What are you going to do?
Damn, 15 doesn't hit you.
Well, I've done my exercises.
Yep. And you're not on patrol tonight.
I'm not on patrol tonight. And last night's partying was maybe a bit too much.
I want to get a nice, good sleep.
I think...
I thought
This far in character.
We were just sitting on a log.
What to do with myself?
thinking again, thinking some more.
What do you do, Rowan?
I'm going to clean the armor and then go to bed.
Altros,
Yes,
this night just drags on
and on.
and on. And
This
on.
is the song that never ends.
You can even see First Favorite Son standing there, nodding at certain things and shaking his head at others and giving you the looks. The freaky ones are the best, he says. You hear that.
Wow.
It's one of those like...
I start thinking of, when we're on the road, when things were blowing up on us, or incarnate spirits were saying, we're going to crush you. Those were good times.
Yeah.
Those were...
As far as your parents are concerned, by the next evening, everyone in town will know that you and Tonei are
Courting.
An item.
courting.
Yep.
Courting. That's the way they're explaining it. They want to make sure that you're happy, and that everyone knows that you're happy, and that they're so happy that you're happy.
Meanwhile, bar fight.
Meanwhile, Tonei and Yumi are pretty much rolling in the aisle of the Honey Gourd.
Which gives tomorrow's outlook on that bar fight in the Honey Gourd.
Yeah.
Different outlook.
Oh my god, yeah.
Who's moving in on her man? Yumi, what a skank! Yeah, you two are rolling in the aisle of the Honey Gourd right
If it
now.
goes off any of the rolls I just did, neither of us are actually landing a punch
No,
on
I
each
think
other.
we're just more like whiffle batting each other.
This is a slap fight.
This is a terrible slap
And neither of
fight.
us are actually hitting the other.
Just for fun, Alli, roll your thievery.
My thievery? 19.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. You're pocketing people's changes. They're cheering on the two women fighting.
Which at this point,
This is
I
the
don't-
perfect thing ever. I'll buy you some drinks when this is done.
Yeah, you keep talking about how she's going to buy your drinks when you're done this fight. And you're just like, I'm going to kill you!
actually a little
This
bit
is the
into
best
that.
distraction
I
ever. Why
think
did I
we're burned out
think
anyway
earlier?
with this layer to it at this point. It's like, I can't hit her worth the damn. I've already tried and...
After about 20 minutes of flailing, Iowa shows up and grabs you both by the back of the neck and splits you apart. And just glowers.
And of course,
I expected better.
Why?
You expected wrong.
Not from you.
what?
What? Really?
He's
If you're planning on courting my son, I expect better from you.
As I corrected the lamp even in his claw.
So you're okay with it?
I never said that.
Woo! He's okay with it! I love Tonei!
He drags you both outside.
Oh.
He separates you both and puts you aside from each other and just checks to see if you
Where
two
did
are
my
going to jump each other to
glasses
kill
end
each
up?
other.
Right, pocket.
Here you go. Thank you.
Oh, it's in your loot bag. Here you go.
Never pocket me those. Oh dear, you okay?
Here's your half of the haul. Here's
You're doing this in front of Iowa.
Yes.
He gives you a glower. Just that.
Honey, are you okay, little guy? I'm sorry.
Okay, before we go any further, I gotta know, for my own sanity, is my Aunt Rowan's mom.
Before
Excuse me?
Is my aunt...
None of your
her-
business!
If I'm gonna court your son, it kind of is.
Yumi,
You have nothing to worry about her being his
Yumi.
father.
yeah, but I would have
What about his mother?
Did it again.
Yumi, it goes off the same race as the mother, so the mother was a wolf. Basic biology. Let's not
Okay,
pay
I
fucking
feel
attention
so
to
much
it.
better now.
I need you to understand something, Yumi.
I know you're a little
Apparently-
daft, but you know, I believe he can come around.
Swat!
That is uncalled for. Why do I keep getting hit today? I'm his daughter.
Fold my arms, lean back against whatever is nearby.
Listen, for some reason, Lozy has told me that you're off limits for certain training.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm a daughter of the Great White Stag now.
I don't care what that means. You're still a citizen of Southern Lotus. You're still a citizen of the Empire, and you will do as you're told when it comes to matters of
Once I
such.
get it, the spirits ones are like, oh my god, you get all this power, you don't know how to fucking use it.
That's the
And you use it.
non-spirit
And the
ones.
non-spirit one is like, I don't fucking care, you're a goddamn person of the Empire, you do what I tell
the
you.
non-spirit ones are the ones that run the
I'm
town.
sick of people telling me what to do.
You are so out of luck, woman.
26 to get the fuck out of there.
No.
Damn it!
Foot down on head.
You slink out of your clothing or in your underwear, and you're like, ha-ha! And then Iowa, for some unexplainable reason, is already grabbing you, and you're back in your clothes.
I don't understand how that just happened. It was kind of cool, but also kind of really creepy at the same
You mean?
time.
My arms folded, not moving.
Your father has already told me that you were recruited. And
Yes.
as such, you will do as you're told for the Empire.
Recruited to what? No. You know what? I don't want to know. Never mind.
Probably pretty better that way.
With you?
You and I are going to have a little chat.
But you're not part of it.
That's a 29 on Intimidate.
I can't beat that. I'm not even about to try. But my mom's an inquisitor.
Have fun, Yumi.
He knows that, I think.
Can I go, sir?
You
Yeah.
will report to my house tomorrow morning and bring your boyfriend with you.
You have a boyfriend? You and the badger! I knew it!
Hey, yes, sir.
If only I was here.
Just one.
Fast.
Just one. I make a guess, sir. Just one.
I need her in prime condition for tomorrow.
How much can I actually hit? I can't damage her unless I use something unsavory, which I won't waste on her.
From what I hear, you're the new Jaeger, and I'm not taking any chances with
You
that.
weren't supposed to tell her that yet! She wasn't supposed to know until I could manipulate her properly!
What are you
You're
talking
really
about?
bad at this!
Natural 20 on slapping her.
You get slapped.
In fact, you just spun around by that one.
Whoa!
Good enough.
Well, I guess you expect that of the new Jaeger.
I'll see you at dawn. I walk off.
Iowa drags you off to his place.
I go to the Grove.
Bum chicka bum bum.
No. You are sat down rather unceremoniously at the table. He sits down on the opposite end. Always that one eye, watching unblinking for minutes at a time. Waiting for you to blink before he blinks. Literally timing your blinks.
And you know
It's unsettling how well he has them timed.
I'm more terrified of the fact that I know deep down my dad is scarier than this guy. And this guy scares the shit out of me.
And Rowan's upstairs, sound asleep.
As you know, Olga is too much of a coward to send anyone south.
Yes.
You have a
Yes, I know
certain
this.
way of not being spotted, seen, heard, or otherwise noticed when you don't want to be.
Yes, I'm
And
very
without-
good at that,
and
I
suppose-
say proudly.
Average people, at least.
And supposedly, when you don't have your eyes glowing white, you can keep yourself even hidden from certain smaller spirits. As such, I'd like to ask you to go and find out what's happening at Heartsong.
he's desperate, isn't he?
That sounds like it.
He needs reports. He needs information.
He used to be the right hand of the general. Yeah, he needs to know what's
Yeah.
going on around him. So that he can militarily and
So can I
strategically
take
plan
like a
for it.
small band of people to go and find out what's going on in the south?
Who would you take?
Rowen and Tonei and her boyfriend and my new bunny friend. God damn it! Because they've all proven to be really, really strong and really, really helpful.
And really, really
And if I'm going to be
expendable.
courting your son, I need him to be there because he's a god slayer. At least he thinks he's a god slayer, and he's very protective.
Be
which is
very
good.
careful of courting my son.
I know he's kind of dense, but I'm sure he'll understand at some point.
Actually, he doesn't take any offense to that.
Which,
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does
There's
it?
a reason he's dense.
It's genetic.
It's a light slam, but it still hurts.
Yes, it
Your
does.
ears are ringing at this point.
There's no force behind it.
This is uncalled for. Why do I keep getting hit today?
Because your tongue can't find itself to stay in your mouth.
I'm Yumi. People should know this by now.
I'm Iowa. People should know
No,
not to
that's-
say stupid shit around me. And yet, every day, I deal with it.
Should.
Every day.
But you're so good at it.
every day he's
Yes.
shuffling.
Every day, Iowa shuffling.
That is a terrible inflammation to come back to the table for.
Shuffling, shuffling. You may take my son with you. You may take Altros. You may take Tonei, and you may take what's her
Hazumu.
name?
Hazumu.
Hazumu. Where does Hazumu come from?
Temple in the sky.
But this is as much as she was.
In this, roll your fucking bluff on that one.
Well, no, this I would call this bluff. I call this just being Yumi.
26.
The sky? You've never seen him shocked before.
Yes, the sky. And she has magical powers which will help greatly in what I need to do in the south.
Dark sorcery?
No, that's stupid.
Magical powers.
Then what kind of magical powers could someone like her have?
The kind of powers to kick 3 people at once and it looks awesome!
So she doesn't use a weapon.
Yes, she does.
A stick.
Her feet and a stick.
The sooner you take that abomination out of my town, the better.
She's surrounded by
Silky!
abominations.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's not
Yeah, you take him too.
He can see him though, can he?
Everyone can see him.
him.
He is manifest.
He's manifested.
Take the little group and leave town tomorrow morning. I'll deal with Oba. I want a report in 6 days.
But it's 3 days there.
But it's 3 days there, and that'd be 3 days back, and if we get caught or
You want to roll
attacked...
diplomacy to try and get him to bring the date further?
God, woman. Please, please, please.
Is
Oh!
that 1?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's 3 days there, and it's 3 days back, and if I want
You
to get... I wanna
feel
go
those
to
eyebrows
Saba,
slowly lowering
and they have like
lowering
really good, hot springs there, and if I
And
want to go in there with
lowering.
Rowen at one point,
and lowering.
I'm just going to shut my mouth now.
Honest, that's true.
Some of those are only supposed to be thoughts, not words.
Yeah, I said the loud part quiet and the quiet part loud.
Has morning come for me yet?
No, it's long.
Your morning will never come.
At some
When
point,
morning does come, you're a thing with Tonei now.
at some points, you're looking at that, that one fork that your family owns. You're just thinking how wonderful it would be if you could just jam that
Right in my eye.
right in your eye and twist it around a bit to get to your brain and end it all. It just sounds so wonderful. But your parents would just guilt you through it if you didn't finish the job.
Sadly, there's no refund on that brain thinker.
I am curious about that whole thing about Rowen not realizing thing he was talking about, though.
Yeah, good luck
Yumi,
with that.
get some sleep, and in the morning, you head out. You have 6 days. I don't care if you have to double time. I don't care if you have to run. We haven't had any news of Heartsong.
But what happens if we end up having the same issue we had last time where we got attacked in the city?
Sounds like we have a skill challenge coming up.
Says Marc.
Just what we need, another skill challenge.
Yay!
Yumi, I'm sure by now your shaman friend Altros has been taught on how to send a message through the wind spirits.
You're funny!
I'll talk to Lozy.
He'll finally go up in level as Shaman.
Level up.
He's a stronger badger now, yeah! But no, seriously, it was really bad when we were there the first time.
I got the report from my son. I know how bad it was. I'm pretty sure you can handle it. We just want a scouting report. Get to the perimeter, see what's going on, leave, come back.
I don't want to be attacked and taken as somebody's concubine when we get there.
What? No future daughter-in-law of mine is going to be anyone's concubine.
Okay, you have any way of fixing this possible problem? Because it seems to be something I keep running into.
Well, you are an attractive fox, so I can see why people would want that. But what are you talking about exactly?
The evil spirit things that come down and try to take me. I stabbed one in the back. Good times.
Rowan has that not sure if true. Iowa, sorry. Iowa has that not sure if true.
And Rowen has the same thing as well.
In his sleep, it was.
She's not your daughter.
Trying to explain this to his son.
Yumi, just do what you're told.
Rowan's not there.
He's been sound asleep, and it's probably for the best.
Don't tell your parents either.
But they want me to report to them constantly.
And I prefer if you didn't.
Yeah, but I'm more scared of my dad than I am you, in all honesty. And I think you know why I'm more scared of him than I am
Your
you.
father used to report to me.
Have you been in a room alone with him?
Yes.
When he's interrogating?
I've
You?
helped him.
Now I don't know what to do.
Now English broken now. No, not what do. Just
I'm overheating.
Okay, if I do this and I get in trouble,
this.
You bail me out. We got a deal?
Have the
We
full
got a deal?
support of
Deal?
the Empire
Shake my
behind
paw.
you.
Shake my paw. Shake it. Shake it. Yes!
If my ring
Good
is missing from
father-in-law.
my finger when we release our hands, I will remove your paws.
Leaving the ring alone.
I would make her do what you ask.
But not
It's one of those
impossible.
things where your fingers are just gently wrapping around the ring. It's like, if my ring is missing when we move our fingers release.
Oh, good God.
The morning comes for the
Be a
rest of
great
you.
father-in-law.
Look up at the sun.
Blessed, blessed morning.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, I probably have bigger bags under my eyes than usual.
You know how you have those white circles?
They're not black.
They're not black.
They're black, yeah.
Ooh, berries.
I'll take some
Of the Swedish variety.
Your parents left you alone for about 3 hours. And for 3 hours after that,
I was in shell shock.
your brother was constantly giving you
Pointers and tips.
pointers and tips about all the different couples that were found making out within
In
his
the rice field.
in the rice field, and he's telling well, they really like it if you do counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. Apparently,
Flick your tongue a little to the left.
yeah, stuff like that.
That
you,
kind of stuff.
You got no sleep.
When Altros doesn't show up for his duty at the Grove, I actually go over.
Just bring that fork close.
Just
Open the door.
I'll use my
even more.
thumb. It's duller.
I actually have my weapon leaned against my shoulder at this point. I'm going to completely ignore Jaeger if he's actually not sulking.
Mr. and Mrs. Zoo? Is that
Pretty sure he is, though.
As you're walking towards the zoo's residence, you can see Altros through his window, just slowly bringing a fork towards his eye. Just
Walk over,
I won't
pop open
kill
the
you.
window. I can give you a crossbow bolt, but I'd rather you get your ass moving.
Altros.
You see the 1,000-yard stare of someone who's looked unto horrors beyond description, and his sanity has gone bye-bye.
Guard whistle.
Altros,
Yeah.
first shirt, son. Looks at you, goes,
Nice.
I will shoot. You over there, I will shoot. I don't,
You don't
care.
see him.
You don't see him. First
Or
thing
hear him.
is just a
He's a
spirit.
spirit,
Damn
yeah.
it.
so yeah.
I know he's there.
That's
That's
fantastic.
I can't look at him.
I have my
It's just this
control.
black cloud of...
Jaeger chuckled.
Altros is going to try and climb out the window at this point.
Is
If
Jaeger
my
laughing?
parents come to the door and see her, I won't get out of here. That's
Roll yourself.
Actually, it'd be funnier if they open the door and see you sneaking out the window and there's Tonei.
18. 19.
Okay. Contrary to last night, Altros slips out the window immaculately, almost as if he was taking lessons from Yumi.
Why
Yeah.
couldn't you have done that in the first place? We
It would have
have,
been half as funny.
Yeah.
we have to get. Not as much you're going to be. We have to report to Iowa.
That makes him happy.
That works then. Come along, boyfriend. Other boys in it.
George, roll your perception.
That pop collar spirit is... My perception?
Yep.
God, it's huge.
He's giving you the best thumbs up ever.
Oh no! Wait for it.
Is this passive or...
It's no, it's roll your active.
My okay. Like my passive's like 22. 10 plus 10, 20.
In the background, from within the room, you hear the equivalent of bow, chicka, wow, wow. From
your
a
brother.
very specific voice that is known as your sibling, or at least you consider your sibling.
Look back at him.
Well,
What?
this is considered your sibling.
You don't hear a
right?
thing.
No, it
How do you what?
Altros. And
I just
how do you
say,
what?
I just
but-
have that stare straight ahead and said, we go.
Fuck it!
We go.
Really? I wanted these Jaeger this morning. Walk towards Iowa's.
Rowen,
So much rage.
morning comes. What a wonderful sleep you've had. Dreams of defeating gods danced throughout your mind as the night passed on. And for some reason, pictures of you naked. You're not sure what that was.
No, and he was fighting the gods naked.
No, sorry. No, he and Yumi were fighting the gods naked together, and he's not sure what that meant.
And I wasn't using a weapon.
No.
This is very disturbing.
This is hilarious. And Rowen's mind, that means, hey, I must be getting closer. I didn't use a weapon.
With your mighty forceps and biceps, as you were flexing, the gods moved away from you. And in the end, Yumi gave you a kiss on the cheek, and that's when you woke up.
You're flexing, and it's like a la Bruce Campbell, and Yumi's like, attach your leg, like, oh, so handsome.
Pretty much.
So I wake up trying to check the
You
air
okay,
holes.
Chris?
Yes. You're very confused.
But strangely aroused.
Morning,
He
boy.
doesn't know what that means either, so it just makes him more confused.
You gotta work those spirits out, boy.
Your followers are a crap.
So yes.
Right.
And I'm killing Tricia again.
Oh, she was like on the friggin' table dying of laughter. She's still dying of laughter.
There's so much laughter at the...
Got my hair tie. I'm all the overheated at this point.
You went home to the tea
Yeah.
house?
I brought Selkie with me so he wasn't eating the spirits
One
of
of
the
the
grove.
exercises.
Yumi,
As far as I know, I didn't
you
have
were pretty much questioned all night as to, what was that about? Where were you?
What was it? What did he
Why
want?
weren't you serving tea? Why did you go to the grove? Why weren't you back at the timely hour? Etc. Etc. Etc.
Oh, I had to bluff my way out of everything.
The Black Pod didn't already know why she was going to the Grove.
The only people the black par are the two that were in the tea house.
Actually, they would have known about the grove because it was your father who made the comment. Weren't you supposed to go to the grove this morning?
Yep.
And that was
Yeah.
when the shit.
Yeah.
No, weren't you supposed to be somewhere this morning?
No, it was the grove. They knew
Yep.
that much because you told them that much.
Yeah.
So are you going to bluff or are you going to tell the...
I'm going to do half and half. I'm going to tell them the stuff about the shaman being at the grove and having to be trained and, put on the front like I was told by mother. And then I'm going to lie through my teeth about why I was at Iowa.
Roll your bluff.
29.
Okay. You spin your story about Iowa and...
I'm going to half-truth it as well.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the whole thing about Iowa's cool with the idea of Rowen and I courting.
Oh, your father does not.
Yeah, I
look
just want to see my dad's feathers start turning gray.
You've never ruffled your father's feathers, but this has ruffled his feathers quite well. He's got that.
He what?
Do you need to talk to Rowen?
He and I will have a chat. You should be going
No
now.
words.
Yes,
You should be going now, and let him know that if I catch him laying a single hand on you, I will remove it.
Won't be a single hand.
I don't think he will take it as a threat. I mean, you just serve tea, according to him.
Rowan really doesn't know any better.
He doesn't know any better. He thinks he slayed a god.
I'm still your father, and a father can take liberties with words.
And hands?
Yes.
That wasn't the
I'm not doubting your power of behanding someone, Dad. I know you can do it.
I used to do it quite often. I miss those days sometimes. But tea is very important. Speaking of which, we're opening in 30 minutes. Chop, chop.
Look at my tray.
Weren't you supposed to be somewhere in the morning?
Goes out the back door into the kitchen to get a
I
tray.
have to get the fuck out of town.
Into the kitchen to grab a tray. Out through the back door.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Your tray down.
Yeah.
Come on, Daddy doesn't know that trick.
He probably does know that trick, in all honesty. That is 24.
You do your little disappearing act, but you almost feel as though there are eyes watching you the entire way through it.
That might be Mumsy.
Everyone arrives at Iowa.
I am so screwed later on.
Yep, everyone arrives at Iowa's. Except for Rowen, who's doing
Funky Jaeger against the door.
You mean just
Yeah, she's
when you get there.
Yeah, same old. Thump, thump.
Iowa, fully armored, opens the door.
Lean on Jaeger. You summoned. We
In
make
you
it
go.
quit.
Boss.
I have somewhere I
Rowen,
wanna
get
be.
dressed. We have visitors.
But I'm not finished my routine.
Boy, do I have to repeat myself?
Get the desk. Go downstairs.
I actually put Jaeger away before coming inside.
He's fine like that.
You're all brought in. I was very quaint little table does not really fit all of you, so some of you have to stand.
I stay standing anyways.
I'll stand.
Hazumu has joined you at this point.
Yeah. I'm sitting.
She'll probably stand too, because.
Some of you may be wondering.
I'm the only one sitting then.
Some of you may be wondering why I invited you here. It's very obvious to others.
It means I don't have to be there.
I live here.
I didn't get any sleep.
No.
I didn't learn how to turn it on and off yet.
You'll learn on the road. I want to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Just
Very simply, the 5 of you are going to be heading to Heartsong, and you're going to bring back a report as to what's going on. There hasn't been any military action. There hasn't been any reports. There hasn't been anything from them. I want to know where we stand, even if we're on the brink of war. That being said, Altros, report to Lozi for your training. Rowen, 54 more squats, because you missed 6 last night. Tonei, 6. Just
He's keeping track.
don't do anything stupid.
I wasn't trying to draw attention, given I was taking this course of action anyways.
Yumi, put my decorative eggs back on the shelf. And the other one. Good. I want you to escort Rowen to the Imp. There is a message there. I expect to be picked up.
So what do I need an escort?
It keeps her busy, Rowan.
Yes, Father.
This is going to be a long
Dismissed.
trip.
I expect you to leave pronto. ASAP. Whatever.
Yes.
Before or after my squats?
During.
You're going to be squatting all the way there.
You could do them
Yes!
No.
You could do them on the road after.
He was like, yes.
Just finish up your 54 squats and then head out.
I can stay and make sure he does them.
Yes, this is the best plan.
Yes.
Keep an eye on her.
The best plan.
And she'll be keeping an eye on him as I go.
Easy way of keeping Yumi distracted.
Yep.
Iowa likes this.
I've been using this idea for a while, sir. It's very effective. I got her to exercise yesterday.
Wait, what?
Dismissed.
Walk out.
Slouch.
I head to
Back
the
to
house
the
and
road.
grab the supplies that we got together for it. Go and wait for him at the grove.
Lozi looks like death warmed over
Him and I match.
her.
Her and I match.
Yes. What kept you up?
Parents. Parents.
You're so lucky.
expecting.
She was dealing with Selkie.
No, I took Selkie home with me.
Did you?
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Specifically so he wouldn't eat the
apparently
grove.
I have to train you on how to send a message through the wind spirits.
Iowa.
Yep.
And that old wolf won't take no for an answer. You're not ready, I told him. Too bad, he said.
Make him ready. Yes, I've run in.
Too bad,
I've had to
that's
deal
awesome.
with. I've been talked at by him.
So the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to wrangle yourself an air spirit of some sort to be your messenger, as every shaman has to.
I'm not going to suggest
Selkie?
Sulky.
That'd be terrifying.
That'd be awesome.
Yield! Just got in a headlock. Yield, damn you, yield! No, close! Unfortunately, there are no air spirits around here that are easily coaxed, other than the ones that already have been taken care of, so you'll have to do yours on the road. However, I can train you on the proper technique, offering, and wording to send spirits with messages, because, as you know, sometimes spirits forget why they were sent to do certain things.
Yes.
So it's not beat it to a pulp and then throw a Pokeball at it?
You're not there.
Out of continuity,
I don't care for
I will be exceptionally focused on this. Because
So add the spirit. Add the ritual, which costs about. It's really a level 1 ritual, worth about 50 gold, and it takes. I think it was 75 gold of material. So 75 gold worth of.
Actually, we have those.
Yep.
We still have a heck of a lot of money.
Yeah. But this is materials. This is the equivalent of it would cost you if you had this many rare spices. Blah blah. That's what it would cost you to send something out.
Which you don't even need the money for. You can, if you do a good enough scavenging,
Grabbing
you
the
can
ritual
gather up
for,
stuff for it.
Animal messenger. Pretty much, you're getting the ritual for a spiritual messenger, and it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to do because that's how spirits work. And depending on your role, it can cost you more or it can cost you less. And right now you're using a completely free spirit, which means the equivalent of giving a message to some wanderer on the street and saying, "Hey man,
take this over here, will you?"
Yeah.
And he'll go, "Whatever, dude," and take off doing whatever he wants.
So you either have to wrangle yourself a permanent air spirit like your bear spirit, which is part of you.
Yeah.
Or
which I can't really send that far away from me.
Yeah. Or you have to pray that whomever you somehow manage to coax into doing your bidding follows through. So I would suggest actually wrangling up a spirit, but hey, that's another thing.
I wait just outside the grove for him after I get all of our supplies together.
Okay, you are taught. This is actually going to take a while.
I know. I don't have anywhere else to be or anything else to do.
She walks you through the arrangement of the offering. It has to be a 4-point...
10 GP component cost.
What?
The component cost for Animal Messenger is 10 GP.
Okay, so it's going to cost you 10 GP of stuff, which is relatively expensive. She walks you through the actual ritual setup, what kind of materials you're supposed to use. It's mostly supposed to be leaves and special...
Things that get carried on the wind.
Exactly.
And airy stuff.
Yeah. And smoke.
Scented smokes.
If you have incense, that's a better thing because that makes them want to follow it. But you have to make sure the wind's going the right way, and if the wind's not going the right way, you have to ask an air spirit to make the wind go the right way. Blah, blah, blee, blah, blue. It's the basic shaman thing. It's very important to you. I mean, this is something that is highly advanced for you as far as you're concerned.
It's like, wow, you really get the spirits. You have to wrangle them, but when you can, wow.
You're actually asking a spirit for a favor and not expected to give anything back. They're doing this out of just you being so friendly towards them. Well, of course, the offering is the thing that they're expecting, but it's not like they're asking for a favor back or, your hand.
Depending on who the spirit is, I might have a advantage there with the hand.
Depending,
mind you, say if it's a friend of the Great White Stag or of the White Forest.
While I'm waiting, I encourage Huddy to go and help make sure all the spirits are in line, so to make it easier on the shamans once they start their actual morning rituals.
Huddy comes back just wary. He just looks like he's gone through Vietnam. He's like, why do they have so many problems? It's so peaceful around here.
I know, little guy. They haven't been where we've been.
What's the problem with someone stepping left and then right? I don't understand.
You're used to me. I don't follow...
You're sitting there going stepping left. What are you talking about?
I don't follow Imperial order for a reason. These little spirits do.
If you were there, you'd know that there's one certain spirit that always complains about the person walking into the home, and instead of putting his stuff on the right of the door, he puts it on the left of the door.
Which is the spirit spot. And the spirit has things sitting on it, and it's sitting there inside a bag going...
And poor Huddy's so alien to all the rest of the spirits
now
that he doesn't understand.
He pretty much got the equivalent of 1 day, 1 hour of Altros, and just what's going on? I don't understand.
Just wait here. They'll be ready with you in a little bit.
So yes, Altros joins you after a little bit. He seems rather, peppy.
I give him a very suspicious look.
Hey, I'm going away from home. Imagine how happy that...
Roll your perception, Altros.
If I cared about home, I'd probably be pretty cheerful too. I ain't got shit left here now.
Perception? 27.
Yeah, well, you're walking downtown with Tonei there. It becomes obvious that certain people are whispering into each other's ears and pointing at you both.
I actually pull out my crossbow and lean it against my shoulder while we're passing through town.
They seem to take this as a snicker and disappear from view.
You know what? I don't care. As long as
You
I don't
hear
have to
something
see
about,
her.
she's so territorial, before they disappear.
Don't care. You know what? When we're all done with this, I'm heading further north. This ain't home anyways.
Heading towards the Empire?
You know what? I can deal with it. Better than the podunks. I am so sick of these people.
At that exact time, Malin is walking by you and me both, sister, and she keeps going.
I don't know any different.
Nah.
I'm determinedly heading out of town.
You almost feel the spiritual what the fuck happened when you're walking away. You almost hear the spiritual what the fuck. You feel like someone has just flipped the table at some point.
Wasn't me, was it?
Look over at him. You okay? You have that.
You
look
hear
at that-
Malin screaming from the grove.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Malin just got saddled with your duties.
We want to be away from here now.
Oh, I at least had Huddy get them organized for her. She's gonna get a little grateful.
Remember, we did get supplies yesterday, so...
Don't have to stop for those.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go get the other two.
Rowen, your squats are done.
The other three.
Alright, off to the end.
Alright. Head off to the imp with Hazumu and Yumi in tow.
Yeah, I'm going to show them how to march.
Somebody's just had their week ruined, or
I'm going
month.
to show Yumi
Well,
and Hazumu
that's fine. I've
how
got some
to-
letters
how
I
to
want to
march
drop
for
off the imp
extended
anyways.
time on the way to the imp.
You're being marched to the imp.
Is he in front?
Yes.
I don't mind.
I'm training you so you can more easily take an extended
March.
You reach the imp.
Yes.
The gopher attendant is there. Oh, Rowen! Pleasure to see you. How are you? Tell me, I heard you slew a god? How is that?
Yeah, I totally did. I used this spear to do it.
30 minutes go by as Rowen starts describing his great slaying of the
When
spirit.
we come in and I'm hearing him in the middle of the story, I reach up and thump the back of his head. Hey, we're on a schedule.
You've lost your
remember?
place. You'll probably have to start at the beginning.
Rowan, we're on a schedule your father gave us.
Oh.
I set down 3
I'll
letters.
tell you next time.
Just put these in the
So, what can I do you for, Rowen?
It's a message from my dad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's up here. He's rooting through. In all honesty, you can't believe it's Tonei. You can't believe it's taking this time. There are 3 letters, 3, and he's going. No. Wait.
number
No.
blah blah blah, number
Nope.
blah blah blah, number
Nope.
blah blah blah.
No. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That's no. That's Roba. Ah, this one. Here you go, Rowan.
He went through 3 letters like 6 times.
Yeah. It's one of those things, like, everyone who's sitting there except for Rowan is just like, really? And Rowan's like, yeah! Imperial!
I set down 3 seals.
Imperial efficiency.
An icon of efficiency.
Yeah.
I set down 3 sealed letters. Just put these in the usual PO box. They don't actually have anywhere to go.
Alright. Stuff.
Yep.
Anything else? You gotta finish that story next time.
Yes.
Okay, well, have a good one.
Grab him by his tail, lead him out. We're already behind.
So the letter's sealed.
Yep.
It goes to Iowa.
Yep. There's a very interesting seal on that. You know the seal, no one else does. Imperial Guard Mandate Seal. This is one of those things of like saying,
Congratulations, you've just volunteered for service in Suicide Battalion?
No, more like Interpol has just sent you a letter.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Be on the lookout for everyone?
Stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. Off to see Iowa.
Alright,
Be on the lookout for rogue artificers and people who
Iowa
channel
doing
gods.
with the guards.
Yes.
Follow.
He waits, looks at you, holds out the hand, closes it, puts it in his armor. You're dismissed. And goes back to work.
So now we're supposed to go south.
Yes, let's go.
Tom.
Yep.
Just follow you.
See you in 7 days.
6.
Doing a good job, Iowa.
And I'm actually the one that corrects 6.
You don't have a wagon this time, so it's not slowing you down.
Right, we can march.
And there's nothing for you
Not have to worry.
Nothing for you to forget. You're the one that forgot the cart last time, Boyle. As we're walking.
Get it? We had to abandon it.
Yeah, it was kind of abandoned.
Yeah, no, it was kind of forgotten when we went to the better lodgings.
But we have all that stuff there. Great, let's go.
I've got supplies, including your favorite trail rations, and I even got your terrible tea for you.
Awesome.
Why would you do
I
that?
already had a supply, but great.
To keep him occupied and to keep the
More tea means everyone can
I
share.
can give him better tea that he won't try to share with us.
But then you would have had to tell Daddy you were leaving.
I can get tea without Dad knowing. Until I've been gone for 5 days. I'll just be in trouble when I get back.
Yeah,
Not a big deal.
have fun with
She's
that.
always in trouble when she gets back.
Exactly. Used to it.
So
So what's the deal with you and Altros? I heard you're his girlfriend now. Is that true?
That depends.
I kind of knew it was going to happen, but is it true?
That depends. You want a dagger to...
Is it true?
That depends. You want a dagger to the face, given that Jaeger won't do it? That's actually out of better one.
So the rabbit's kind of going, what?
Yeah.
What?
Look back. For that matter,
What?
would you like a Jaeger to the Selkie? If
You
not,
wouldn't do that.
I
Oh, is
can't
it with
shoot
us?
you because he won't.
You wouldn't. Look at him. Look at his little face.
Jaeger. Point him at Selkie. What do you think?
I think that's a dumb plan. We shot him once, and this is what came out. You think you want to do it again?
Would it get rid of? You could get rid of him.
Or
No.
could empower him?
You want to make him stronger? Really? You don't think the spider mandibles are scary enough?
Hear this shit.
Yes, I can hear what's going on.
No, I keep forgetting she can hear
Yeah.
this shit. I
Oh, yeah.
can't.
And she can, well, when she turns on, she can see it.
If you're not turned on, how can you even hear him?
I don't think I was turned off, in all honesty.
No, your eyes will glow if you were turned on.
That's what I mean. She hit me, and then she didn't hit me again and turn it off.
She left it on.
She left it on.
It's easier to turn it off than it is to turn it on.
Speaking of which, should you
Yeah.
do something about that? We're heading on the road.
Sit down. Look at me.
Okay. Are
Think
you guys
of-
a couple?
Think. You don't want to have to sit in front of Losi again.
No, I don't. She hits me with sticks.
Think of that.
Do you get
Think-
hit with sticks?
Yes.
It's called percussive education.
I feel your pain.
Literally.
Yeah. And that rabbit's a bitch.
And I try.
Not you,
Bitch!
Yes,
Not you,
very much.
Hazumu.
But she's in a bitchier mood right now.
What did you do?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Ha! I left her in a tree all night. That'll teach that stupid fox.
Comes back. Lucy's gonna have my
I
head.
missed that part.
That happened.
That was the what the fuck moment.
That's
All the
awesome.
spirits.
That is awesome.
But you don't know it.
Shows that bitch who's boss.
I'm the only one who knows or suspects. I don't know that she had entrapped her.
Nope.
All I know is she went past us to the grove and then had a table flip moment.
Yep.
And I don't know why.
Yep.
All I know is it
You both
happened.
know half the story.
Yeah, I stayed in that tree that entire time, bitching and moaning as a small child, pretty much going, "Are we there yet?" Till she left, and then I left the tree.
Not enough surprising.
I'm gonna say, think about how that made you feel when you left the tree.
It was amazing.
Does her house turn off?
Yes.
Go back to that point when you want to turn off the eyes, the sight. Think of what you did to her.
And she gets all excited and turns back on again.
Yeah, she gets excited and the horns go.
Oh, no,
And all I'm thinking of is the hair now.
So happy. Yeah. Good times.
Tranquil.
I hate that bitch.
Yeah, she's full blown beacon at this point.
I'm going. Bad. Down.
There's flowers
Down.
sprouting.
Down.
But enjoy. But
Yeah.
down.
Down
Down to here.
Down.
Sorry, Dave.
It's gone for like 20 minutes.
I'm basically
Yeah, while you guys are walking,
I talk her down.
Yes, you were saying zoop, zoop, zoop.
typical thing. You walk for the first day at a forced march, I'm guessing, for a 16-hour walk
yeah.
instead of an 8.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go into skill challenge time.
I was actually prepared for just endurance.
Go team fail.
Did you guys just seriously miss a high five? That's an automatic fail in the skill challenge.
They are good fail.
Team
He hit my thumb.
He's watching real quick.
Okay, this is gonna be a complexity. You guys have been on this path before. I'm gonna say complexity 1 in all honesty. So
Yeah, we've done this
4
once
successes,
before.
4 successes,
Add a
2 failures.
force mark.
It's all
Yeah.
moderate.
It's out of force mark.
Yeah.
Of course, who knows what's been on the path since then?
A cart. An angry cart that is now
We
exploded.
don't have a cart this time, so we're good.
No,
All right,
I mean the
so-
cart that passed through town.
We only have 4 people this time, so let's start.
Yes.
Rowen starts.
Endurance.
19.
Nice.
It's just a moderate, so that's a success. Yeah, Rowen just keeps trucking on because that's Rowen. He's got that little hip walk
Yeah.
with the tail going.
Very hypnotic.
Yes, especially for Yumi, who keeps up just because it's so hypnotic. Next.
It calms her down.
It turns the vision off.
Yes, it does.
I'm waiting for her to walk into something.
It's amazing, Altros, because she had the horns up, and then while walking for a while, she kind of stops listening to you, zones out, and just watching ahead, and then you see the horns go.
They're more off than off.
Yumi! What are you doing?
How are you trying?
Literally.
You're oblivious to everything. You're just walking straight there, Rowan.
That's a d20.
Yeah.
That's a d20.
Gonna eat your hand if no, it's not. You see, and you're wrong. Get
That's
out
a
my
D8.
bag.
Sorry,
D12.
it's a d12.
Well,
Don't roll.
in this case, because of the fact that I am watching Rowan so intently, I'm gonna have to use my endurance to try to keep up with him.
Okay. Your endurance is what? +1?
Yep.
You bitch.
17.
That's good.
I tried, man.
I'm sorry.
Your tail swagger.
I'm sorry, but the tail swagger is just too much for
It
you
is.
to slow down.
Yeah.
You must stay up.
I gotta keep going.
Oh, my face is missing. That's why I can't find it. That's in my bag.
Sorry, Tony. You're up.
We're marching.
I know we are.
2 by 2 by 2, hurrah.
Every day we're shuffling.
History to remember going through marches like these when I was younger and dealing with the sister that really thought this was a good idea.
By younger, you mean like a week ago?
2 weeks ago.
19.
It was,
Okay,
no, 3
I
weeks
just
ago.
used to
we did
ignore
this.
her like this, and I used to focus on this. Right, the word puzzles. That's what got me through this.
Yeah, you're also pointing out, last time that tree was actually there. It was this large.
Yep, no,
it didn't
that
have this
kind of a zone
budding.
Oh, hey, look, that ditch wasn't there before. Watch out for that ditch.
Actually, funny enough, as you're moving forward, there is a different trail in the path. Heavier footsteps than before. You recognize the path was a well-beaten path, but these footsteps actually sink like something heavy had stood there.
I actually paused, point them out. Which direction are they going, north or south?
They seem to have come from the south and turned around.
Come north and then turned around and went back south.
Yep.
Rowan, this is more your thing. How fresh are these?
Sorry, it's Altros' turn.
You know what my nature is? It's plus
I
10.
know.
Plus 10.
It's better than mine.
Oh, Munchkin.
Well, Altros would hear me point it out.
Oh, you're better with the spirit stuff than.
Well, this is
This is mud.
the last spirit we saw that actually made physical impressions. Made a real impression.
On Yumi.
Yeah.
Against the wall.
Then I made an impression on him with my spear through his head.
And then she turned it to water.
I'm amazing like that.
21.
Okay.
Turning spirits into water.
Making a
Yeah.
pocket
These
Getting
are
them
not
out.
natural footprints. Even when the Henge Yogi steps down, you can kind of tell that their weight has been displaced through a sandal or something like that. This looks like someone was wearing Imperial armor 4 times. and stepping, and it's a foot pattern you've never seen before.
Maybe it's the Great Emperor.
No, that
That'd be a hoof.
That would be a hoof, and believe me, you'd know it.
It would be about this big, yeah.
And like this sunk in.
No,
Yeah.
it's
It looks
very
like the actual
strange.
ditch.
It doesn't look like any prints you've ever actually seen.
It's not.
There's no knuckles.
It's not like an animal. It's not like a Haneyoke or
Yeah.
an animal footprint, but it's something that actually went straight in and impressed on the ground.
Yeah. Now maybe it's a Hangeyoki who's playing a trick. That's possible. But as far as you're concerned,
But
it's
he's apparently
Yeah.
he's apparently played that trick for a long ways.
maybe he got bored and came back.
He got this far, a day away from Southern from Heart Song, and said, "Oh fuck it," and kept on wearing the footwear and went all the way back.
Yep.
Yeah,
Totes.
totes.
Dick.
No.
Hi, Munchkin. You just got
DM cat.
He's saying that it's food time.
It is dry food time. We can probably go for another half hour and then we'll call it there.
It's already 9:30.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to where we'll actually need Hazumu at this point
Yeah,
because we need
maybe
some
we
ass
should just,
kicking.
Well, skill check. If we actually beat the
You
skill
guys beat the skill challenge. It was
Yeah.
just a 4. It's a really simple one. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
so yeah, let's just call it there. It's going to be 125 experience for everyone, including Hazumu, even though
Yeah.
she wasn't here.
We still use
And then
it's
we'll
fair that
resume
way.
pretty much, I guess, is it the New Year starts, technically?
Yeah, we're done until the
right.
New Year because we're not going to be able to play next week, and we're not going to be able to play the week after that due to
Yeah.
Christmas. So,
Christmas. Bah,
We are
humbug.
280 shy.
So what's our total?
3470. Wait, no, 35. No.
30.
I hear 36.
No, it's 3470. I'm failing at basic math again.
anyhow,
And I have the ritual summon.
You
Remember,
got-
actually,
you guys-
take these with me.
proceeded with one easy skill challenge that was 75 experience a pop, and not prologuing, but pushing the story forward is another 50. It's not worth that much. You guys got a lot for ending a story arc. You guys are starting up on another story arc right now, which is why it's such low amount of experience.
No, it's still good, though.
Yeah.
You're probably going to hit 4th level by the end of next session because next session is going to really bite into the meat as to what's going on.
Us?
Oh, yeah. You guys are going to get a chunk taken out of you. So let's go around the table with the basic
My alternative
feelings.
idea was that I was going to use bluff to say, well, Yumi, if we can make it over there by dusk, I'll tell you what's going on.
Oh, that would be good. Altros, suggestions, things you liked, things you disliked. What the fuck? You rolled terribly on that stealth roll, which made the whole
God, that was funny.
But the
grandchildren.
That was hilarious.
yeah,
It was like so perfectly put
when it
in.
came to it, I chose the room rather than face.
You chose a room of soulless dolls.
Yes, I did.
That is creepy, man.
It tells you just how much.
Yeah, you kind of wish those dolls had taken your soul when they started talking to you.
No, I wish they'd help me out the window.
You're
All
not
right.
their you're not their major. They don't respect you.
Things you like, things you disliked, or are we just gonna?
The bunny gets hers, and I got the wind messenger out of it, which
Yeah.
could have used that last time.
You guys were only supposed to have gone to a friggin' cave for
I
like
know.
a day.
I understand that. I understand that.
And there wouldn't have been any point of having it for that mission because we're going extra planar.
Right, and we're supposed to come right back to where we started from.
And then
Oh,
tripped
goodness.
over a bunny.
Yeah, the bunny.
Yeah, you
And
got-
left Yumi unguarded.
yeah, you guys have learned, haven't you? Never take your eye off the rogue.
I knew this anyways. I can't keep good track of her.
This is a general law for. Damn it, Rowen! This is a general.
tea server.
I got it.
Yeah,
I
I
got
served tea.
What?
I'll just have Huddy start keeping his eye on her.
What
Huddy,
is-
if
what
you
is
see her
Huddy
doing
gonna do?
anything, inform me.
Remember, Huddy's just a simple tree spirit in a mask. He doesn't.
But if she's turned on, he can sense her just like any other spirit.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
But Iowa also just told me if I'm turned off, I can't be sensed.
Well,
yes.
some small spirits. We don't know if Huddy's one.
Let's just put it this way: Huddy is also naive to everything.
Yes.
So he'd be like, "So what you doing? Nothing. Okay."
No,
Secret Huddy?
doesn't
Okay, let's be out of the
anything or
secret.
He doesn't
If she says
understand.
nothing,
He doesn't
tell me.
understand social cues or anything like that. He's just.
If she says
He's just
nothing,
adorable.
Yeah.
It's a completely,
Yes.
it's a completely foreign concept to him.
Yeah.
Basically.
He just
Yumi, suggestions, thoughts, things you like, things you disliked.
I was gonna be my father-in-law.
That is a very scary thought.
It's gonna be awesome.
And he intimidated you, how many, twice?
Oh yeah. I'm not going to screw with that
It just
wolf
makes
for
her
you well.
feel at home.
Yeah. I find more hilarious the idea that my dad's going to talk with Rowen at some point.
I'd be more amusing.
My dad, the friggin' interrogator.
My parents have already had that talk with
but
me.
We're sort of skipping time.
I'm also going to point out that something important of Rowan's past was brought up but slid under the carpet.
But his mom?
His mother is a wolf.
No.
What?
No,
That was Tony's assumption.
No. That was Tony's input on the biology lesson, which she was only inputting because Yumi would not have paid attention in school to anything of that kind of detail.
no.
And B, what was slid on... Well, never mind.
Yumi wanted to make sure that his mother was not her aunt, because that'd be very awkward.
So we're cousins. Animal Kingdom works for me. Tony, suggestions, things you like, things
You
you
just killed
dislike.
Trish again.
Yeah.
At least my head's not on the table this time. I would like you guys to not
Clang,
kill
clang,
me
clang.
next session, because, my breathing got really close there.
So we get a lot of enjoyment out of that.
It is pretty hilarious.
It's worth like 5 experience a head desk.
Yes.
Wearing a t-shirt next time. Gotcha.
How do you think we got a weird number last time at 45 experience? We need one more head desk to make it 50.
Damn it, Trish, head desk more.
Yeah.
And then I
There you go,
get
that's
a chair.
Go ahead, you go hurt yourself.
And we'll get 5 more
Yeah,
experience.
I hit the stupid chair.
Wait, did you hit him or the chair?
Are you okay, Trish?
My hands went
Yes.
right past and connected with the chair at full force.
I thought you actually had hit him and his rock hard abs and broken your
Not
hand.
that.
You're not Rowan, you're Marc.
That
But he can still pop a collar.
Is that it,
Yeah.
Tony?
Huh?
Anything else, Tony?
I had something. I don't remember anymore.
Derail.
We'll wait for next week. Our next session, which is
Next
going to be
year.
in like...
I'm very sad.
It's not in the next year. Yeah, Happy New Year.
It's going to be 2 weeks, right?
That's-
Rowan,
I've got a game on Monday.
suggestions, things you like, things you dislike. Would you like to make a comment on anything?
Well,
School game.
Iowa made a
My school
comment
group
that
invited
there's
me
a
to join
reason
theirs.
why Rowan
I'm
is
playing
so
another Artificer.
dense.
Yeah.
Although Rowan doesn't know it, I still want to know why.
Yeah, I want to know why, too, but then...
That's the hint, by the
Yeah.
way. That slid right by.
Yeah, I know.
What? That he...
That why he's so dense, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
I'll give you a hint. It might have to do with your class selection. Wink.
Hug. At least there's no chance of him becoming psionic.
He's made of wood.
With these
He's
stats,
buoyant.
no.
He can
See,
float
he's
with
actually a duck.
He's actually a duck.
No. Witches float.
Oh my god, Rowan's a witch.
You gotta burn him.
Burn him!
Wait. I'm offended
I was
here.
like, wait a second, I'm a witch.
I think I'm
Burn
offended
him.
here.
Burn them all.
Holds up hand fire.
Why do I picture the entire party at one point just tied to stakes, being like, this is all your fault, Tony? And Tony's like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but lightning.
He was like, for once it wasn't me. I'm not a witch.
Yeah, but her on principle.
Takes off on a broom. Classic witch.
Well, no,
right there.
No, this is what daughters
doesn't
can
matter
do.
if Tony's responsible, we'd still blame
And
you.
Yumi. Yeah. This
And we
More
believe it.
than likely, Yumi would be the one to actually expose it all, and that's where everything
Oh,
screwed
God,
over.
yes.
This is where it comes
Point.
down
It
to
was-
what does the fox say?
Altros did it.
Case in point, it was my fault with the whole shooting the comet being like. It still kind of came back down to her, and we still kind of rolled with that anyway.
Yeah. Because
No, don't get me wrong. The entire fuck up there was Yumi's fault. The cleanup was done by you, and the best cleanup you could do was probably shooting that thing.
Yeah.
A better cleanup would have been to slowly close the portal and not,
Cause the explosion.
intermingle a singularity of Oni.
But we got Suki out of it, and he has
And
fish.
we also had no clue
The
how
better
to
cleanup would have been
actually
to
go.
fight off the Oni while
Closing the-
Yumi gets her act together and closes the portal properly.
Yes.
But
We don't know, but the
Except for
last
Yumi
part
didn't know how to close the portal.
Right there.
By all rights, she didn't even know she had opened the damn portal.
By all rights, I really wish Jaeger would let me shoot you.
we didn't even
nobody
know it
ever
was
was
a
a
portal.
And that's been my only reason why I miss with every shot I aim at you.
Pretty much you guys
He
set
keeps
off the
preventing
equivalent of not a nuclear, but a rift in time and space that just sucked everything in except for you. And then you closed it
bits of us.
abruptly.
It opened.
Yeah.
It sucked in bits of us.
Yeah.
we cause a dimensional singularity, which
And then it's where where the dove queen came from. We don't know.
But it's adorable.
And all
Oh, God,
things
no.
considered, this
If I
is
were to
why
describe
Heart Song does not
Selkie,
scare
honestly,
me.
like-
Suki is adorable.
If you drew
Yeah.
I
cute-
choose to believe him as a cute Pokemon.
Heart Song is just
He's
like
adorable.
Like a mudkip?
Yes,
it-
go
it-
South,
it-
yeah, choose you.
Big deal.
You know what? At this point, if we have to kill a few people,
Second
attach
Pokemon
masks,
reference tonight.
as long as we keep her away from the mask.
Yes, keep her away from the masks. That's,
Keep Yumi away from anything spiritual. Have I not made this clear at this point?
unfortunately, this entire realm is built on spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't that suck?
Yeah,
Guess you gotta do your job, Altros.
we just need to stick her on a very small ship pointed that way.
Just put her on an ice float and kick the ice float away.
Exactly. Go right if you get
Yeah,
work.
and then the ice floe comes back as another freaking island. You're like, what the fuck?
Actually, the worst problem would be that pirates would probably find her.
The ice float
Your
collides
pirate sister finds her.
basically
The pirates would
shipwrecks
find her,
on,
and
on
the
a
pirates
giant
would
turtle,
probably
which you ride
recognize
back.
what she
Yeah.
is, and that'd probably be worse, really.
Thanks,
Your
turtle
sister?
bro.
The worst part is there are
Pirates in
things
general.
worse out there than Yumi having those horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like waking the baby?
Yeah,
Like
wait,
waking
baby.
baby. We're gonna end it there.
Alright.
Waking
Thanks
the
for joining
baby.
us. See you
Have a
next
good night.
time. Have a good night.